Cimarron Valley Research Station in Perkins. Joining me is postdoctorate Amir Khoddamzadeh, and you're a postdoc in the Department of Horticulture, working with an interesting material called Superabsorbent. Tell me about that material.
Sure. Thank you so much for coming to the research station here. We actually use superabsorbent material, which we call it SAPs. This material can absorb the water more than almost 50 times of their weights. And the plants that you are seeing right now is the part of the grants that we awarded this year, entitled Effect of Superabsorbent Polymers on Grapevine Establishments. We used actually 3 different concentration of superabsorbents, 50 gram, 100 gram, and 150 gram, with a control treatment with 2 different particle size, small and large size, to see is there any significant difference between the superabsorbent usage and also the control treatments.
Okay, and you have a similar product. The one you're using
yes,
is a commercial
actually,
product.
These are the nanomaterial, which, as I said, they can absorb the water up to 50 times of their weight, and so these are very useful in different plants, and but there are not that much of research on the grapes, so that's why we actually started working on them.
And this is a material that is used in other products. I brought a diaper with because
Yes.
this is a product we'd be familiar with, and if we tear open the inside, this material in here is actually that same product, but very, very fine, right?
Right, exactly.
Comes in different sizes. Amir, how does this size particle compare to the products you use?
Well, it's almost a medium size product that, well, in our research we used a small and large size, so this one would probably the medium size actually.
Okay, and so you were looking at establishment of the vines.
Yes.
And so you mixed the absorbent material into the soil. How big of an area and how deep did you mix?
The deep was almost 12 inches, and we take out all the soils and mix it with the different concentration of the superabsorbent, and then put the plants and put back the soil actually.
And since it's establishment, we're just worried about getting them started. It's all concentrated in an area close to
the root system. Definitely, because in the first year the root system doesn't develop that much, so it should be near to the surface. So.
And as we walk around and look at the plants, there's the ones that have, is it the larger particle? They're very spongy, the soil.
Yes, it was actually. The spongier is, the particle size is bigger actually.
Interesting.
So because we did actually some works in the lab, and we measure different, parameters of the superabsorbent in the lab. And in the laboratory, the smaller size showed better performance, but we actually didn't see the significant difference between the smaller size and the larger size in the field.
So out here, no significant difference. What about between just simply having
definitely
different concentration?
Actually, we have observed the significant difference between the control treatment and the different combinations of the superabsorbent. We have monitored that with using the 50 gram of superabsorbent, the water holding capacity in the soil increased dramatically in comparison to the control treatment.
And so you're actually using some soil moisture readers to measure the amount of soil right at the roots.
Exactly. We are using the precision agriculture in the vineyard, and it's almost new things to do, especially using the superabsorbent. And for getting the accurate result, we are using the data logger and also the sensor to monitor the water level and water holding capacity of the soil among the different combination of the superabsorbents.
So your results are showing great promise, but we did have an unusually rainy summer.
Exactly.
Do you plan to repeat this research and look at it over multiple years?
Definitely, we are trying to repeat the result. As you said, in Oklahoma we had a precipitation almost 3 or 4 times of the normal year, and that's why we are trying to repeat this experiment with the emphasis of the cultivar, and we are doing the cultivar evaluation this year, as we already did the superabsorbent evaluation last year, so we already know what are the best combinations, and also we are we want to select the best cultivar out of it.
But I look forward to seeing those results and learning more about it. And
Definitely.
for our viewers, encourage them to find some super absorbent material at their garden center and
Definitely.
mix it in with their own plants at home.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.